Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're continuing Blue Lock with episode 4. Team Z lost their first game 5-1. Now they're gonna have to learn to work as a team if they want to have a chance at winning the next game. How is it gonna play out? Well, let's find out, and without any further ado, let's get started.
俺の武器は華麗なシュートテクニック。座右の銘はセクシーフットボール。
That's a great motto.
ドリブル。俺はジャンプ力。で、次。潔くんは
See, he's a captain. He has what it takes to be
パ
one.
スじゃね
いや、ダメでしょ、それ。ストライカーとして。
But it is true, though.
言いたくない。
ああそれぞれが自分の武器言ってこうって話だろがよ。
わかってる。でも言いたくない。
Ooh, why not?
でも全員がやりたいことやったら前の試合と同じじゃないか。
Yes, it will.
武器があったところでバラバラじゃ意味ないしな。
We are starting to understand.
この作戦なら勝てるかも。その名も次俺11作戦。
They're going to take turn as being the striker. Is that what the strategy is? But it's pretty cool to see that they're already growing into specific roles. Obviously, it can always change, and I'm guessing it probably will at one point or another, but you can already see the personality of each players. And that's what's going to make them an incredible team eventually, later on in the story.
このタイミングでボールくれ。
オーケー。
いきなりチームになれたわけじゃないけれど。
Obviously, there's a lot of work.
負けたらサッカー人生が終わる。ただそのことだけがバラバラだった俺たちを。
Well, your career wouldn't completely be over. You would still have a chance abroad. And that being said, if Eagle's plan doesn't work, he's going to be fired, and then you're going to have another chance. So, I know I'm way too pragmatic.
胸張って言えるような武器が俺にはない。
才能ねえよ、お前。
Yes, your passing is a talent in and of itself. A great number 10 is what really makes a team. Much more than a striker, actually.
言ってなかったなぁと思って。俺。
なんの
For passing him the ball.
あざっす。
あ、ちょっと待って。国神ってさ、なんでサッカーやってんの
That's a weird question. Exactly, what kind of a question is that?
俺はサッカーでスーパーヒーローになる。俺が憧れたのは戦隊ヒーローでもロボットでも海賊王でもなくて。
Ah, Kaizokuo. You know it.
マジで言ってんの？
当たり前だ。誰かにバカだと笑われてもそんなことどうだっていい。恥ずかしいことなんて何もない。
And so you shouldn't. He's going to be a great player.
こいつは俺にはない覚悟を持ってる。
There you go. You have someone to look up to now.
一緒に食うか。
ステーキ
Natto really suck, man.
つうか、なんでお前あの時俺にパスした？多分ライチの方がフリーだったし。
Because he's a playmaker, I'm telling you.
お前のミドルシュートの方がゴールの匂いがしたんだと思う。威力は身をもって知ってたしね。
Ooh, yes, that's actually true.
あの一瞬でそんな判断できるって案外すごい能力だぞ。
Exactly, that's what the greatest players do.
お前、いいやつだ。
うっせえ。別にそんなんじゃねえし。
But you are a nice man.
そんで次の試合。絶対勝つ。
Yes, you will, I'm sure. I don't know, I have a good feeling. Or it's going to be a draw. But I don't see them losing a second game in a row. Unless, because I said that in the previous episode and I was dead wrong, so.
要注意人物は背番号9。大川響。
Hibiki. I need to remember his name.
これはそれぞれの武器を生かすための超攻撃的システム。でも一人一人がむやみに武器を使おうとしてもバラバラになる。
That is true.
区切って交代で一人ずつフォワードを担う。
Called it.
だがゴールキーパーを11人が交代でやるのは守備の面でリスキーすぎる。
That's true. You can't just change the goalkeeper all the time.
まあ本来ならやりたくねえけど、今回はしゃあねえ。
I'm telling you, he's going to be an amazing defender. You'll see, you'll see.
次俺11改め
Next up, it's me 9, I'm guessing.
次俺9作戦とする
There you go.
こんなのアドリブでできるわけない。あいつらも作戦を練ってきている。そりゃそうか。
Well, of course.
個人の武器を生かした超攻撃型の作戦なのに対して、相手はその武器を封じる守備的布陣。
And you know that attack wins games, but defense wins championships.
おい10分はーいサイド上がれ
But wait, if the game is only 45 minutes, they can't just play for 10 minutes as a striker each. It has to be 5 minutes. Unless they're planning on doing this over 2 games.
シュートブロックされた。
Ooh. Interesting that 11 strikers managed to come up with a defensive tactic.
相手9番の前スペース消して2対1作れ
The question is, how could they figure out that they were going to play like that?
一人だけ守備しないで何か待ってる。
I mean, they're playing Catenaccio, so obviously they're all in defense except one, and they're waiting for that one chance to get up front. The goal is to win 1-0.
俺たちは攻めてたんじゃない。
Kick and rush.
こいつらの狙いは
やっと来たかニコ
やられた。ターゲットは熊本の点取り屋。
And that's where having 2 defenders, I mean, 1 defender and 1 goalkeeper is actually not a bad idea. Oof.
切り替えてこうまだ1対0だ
Exactly. You've got plenty of time to score an equalizing goal.
やりにき
足止まってますよ
Oh, yeah, you can't be sleeping on the field.
パス。そうか。勝ってるから無理に攻める必要ないもんな。
Oh, time wasting. Everyone's favorite strategy.
時間だけが過ぎてく。
But not a bad one in this situation. Though, when it backfires bad.
ふざけんなよお前らボール取れよ俺の10分間ずっと相手ボールだったじゃねえかよ
Wait, I'm confused. Why is there a halftime? The previous game was only 45 minutes.
オーカーのカウンターにビビらず全員で攻め続けるんだ次俺9作戦続行それが俺たちの最善手だ
I think number 4 is actually right. Sorry, I can't remember his name. So many characters. That being said, it also makes a lot of sense to keep on changing strategies.
ボール戻せ無理すんな
I'm really confused. Why wasn't there 2 halves in the first game? Did I miss something again? Or did they forget to mention something?
今の状況は女の子で例えるならそう。
高めの花タイプ
一見難攻不落に見えるけど実は恋愛経験もなく。
That's a very funny comparison.
やばい。ちょっと遠すぎ。
It's actually going to be perfect.
武器はその肉体のバレー。
Oh! What a save!
確かにこのチャンス。逆にボールを奪われたらカウンターを食らう大ピンチに。
Yes, you have to stay focused in defense and pressing.
ゴール前人数かけろ何でもいいからゴールにねじ込め
No, play it with 2 players. That's a much better strategy, I think.
ナイスキーパー簡単
Ooh.
やばい俺たちは攻撃に人数
He's going to stop their playmaker. Oh, I love this color effect every time.
チーム Y の心臓はお前だろニコ。今ここがチャンス。
Can you make it? Can you score?
今なら
There's an opening.
外れ。
Oh, good follow-up. But man, wow, he's crazy.
ナイスパス。いやシュートだったんだけど。
これでイーブンね
よく反応したなお前
This guy is going to injure himself really bad now.
ゲームを支配するのは僕です。
I don't think so. I think you're too arrogant to be really controlling the game. I have to say, I did not expect a team of strikers to come up with a defensive strategy. That's pretty bold, actually, when you think about it, because, you know, as we see with Team Z, they all want the ball to themselves and they all want a chance to score. But somehow, Team Y managed to convince themselves that actually would be better if they all just defend and all aim for the one player who's the best at scoring goals. it actually takes a lot of self-reflection and, being able to look at your own flaws and to admit that someone is better than you to be able to come up with such a strategy. Now, the question is, can they keep that strategy under pressure? So if it's, for example, 2-1 and they really have to score another goal, are they going to stick to this strategy, or are they going to crumble under the pressure and suddenly they're all going to try and attack and score goals, and suddenly they're not going to be 2-1 down, they'll be like 5-1 down, exactly like Team Z in the first game. So it's an interesting thought because, again, they're all strikers, so they probably all have that will to go and score. And it's kind of like they took one for the team, but all being in defense. But it can really fail very quickly if their strategy doesn't work perfectly the entire time. That being said, personally, I'm one of those people who hate defensive strategies. I think they make a lot of sense when you have a really bad team. For example, I remember being super impressed by Greece in 2004 because it was their strategy. They won pretty much every game 1-0 and they went on to win the European Cup of Nations. They didn't have great players and it made a lot of sense that they would be like, hey, we're all going to be in defense and during the game we might get maybe 1 or 2 chances and we have to take those chances. And they did. They did, and they went on to win the entire tournament. It was absolutely crazy, and it was beautiful to see. But it was beautiful because they were a bad team playing with the only tool that they had to really win something. What I don't like is when you have a team that's very good with a lot of great players and they're not even trying to attack. It's so boring when that happens. I really don't like it. I understand that it's a strategy that works and it has merits. For example, that's Simeone's strategy in Atletico Madrid. But that makes the games of Atletico Madrid incredibly boring to watch. So obviously, I'm not a big fan. I prefer teams that are all about attacking. Anyway, I'm digressing. And, just to say that this was a very interesting episode. I did not see Team Y coming, at least not in that sense. It's keeping me on my toes. Now I'm super excited for the rest of the game, so we'll see with episode 5. Alright guys, that's it for my reaction today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts on this episode. Alright, I'll see you soon for another reaction. Cheers.